Hey guys, welcome back. Dart Williams here again. In this segment, I'm going to show you how to create accurate gradient maps to clean up the final color issues that your eyes may have missed. Now that we have already cleaned up all the obvious problems caused by dodging and burning using individual hue and saturation adjustments, we must now make the color transition smoother and fix any issues we may have missed. To begin this, we must first create a standard gradient map. For those of you who already know how to create gradient maps, this segment will teach you how to make them accurately. Head over to your Layers panel and select the Create New Adjustment layer located at the bottom of the Layers panel. Select Gradient Map, which is the second option from the bottom of the list. At this point, we must hide the visibility of the gradient map so that we can make samples of the skin tone. Now we must open the gradient editor by clicking the gradient found on the Properties panel. Move the gradient editor to the side so that we can have a full view of the image. Split the gradient line into 4 points by adding 2 more points. Select the first point and holding Ctrl sample a nice shadow for the image. Select the second point and holding Ctrl, sample a nice mid-tone but a darker mid-tone. Select the third point and holding Ctrl, sample a brighter mid-tone closest to the highlights. And for the last point, double click on it and choose white. Hit OK and turn on the visibility of the gradient map. To ensure that the gradient is indeed accurate, we must now desaturate the image by creating a new hue and saturation adjustment layer and carrying the saturation slider to -100. At this point, we must try to match the luminosity of the image with the gradient map to that of it without the gradient map turned on. To do this, double-click on the gradient map thumbnail. Click on the gradient of the Properties panel. Now we must continue to shift around the points on the gradient until the luminosity matches the original. In this case, the gradient is very similar, so not much has to be done. However, the idea is simply to adjust the points, not by changing them, but by shifting them around to match the luminosity. Once we are satisfied and the luminosity is the same, we can now hide the visibility of the hue saturation adjustment layer. Now we must change the blending mode of the gradient map to color and invert the layer mask by hitting Ctrl I. Now that the layer mask is hidden, using a soft brush, paint wet white over the skin until we have an even flow of color. For this, we want to use a really low flow as well. For this image, we can paint over the lip because the lip color is nude. Continue painting until you have a natural skin color. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next segment.